Hey guys, MBAL's back again with a new episode of Craftopia, showing you my newest and improved magic build. I messed up on a couple of things on the other magic build and also uh, didn't read some of the enchants carefully, so some of them were just wasted. So now I'm back with a different and upgraded and much stronger version that I think everybody will appreciate. But before that, let's just kill this dude because I'm gonna be testing this out on Fafnir. And no, stay still. Yes, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be testing this out on Fafnir, so I gotta kill all three of these knights here, which is a little bit tedious and a little bit bothersome, but it's not a big deal. Some of the negatives about this build is your stamina is even worse. Um, your satiety is even worse. So your food, you only have 12% max food anytime with this build fully equipped. Gosh dang it. And I think those are the only real negatives. Your health's also pretty low, so that could be seen as a negative, but it's not too low. It's not as low as it could be with like another version of this build that I was thinking about making. Oh, I think I missed. Wow. When, yeah, you can see this build's pretty strong already. I'm not even buffed up and I'm already like one shot in level 60 Seal Guardian Senior Paladins. And they're not that strong either, like they're no big deal, but they're pretty decently strong. They're strong enough to take some hits from my old build. Especially without being buffed. Yeah, you can see I got barely any stamina. And I got barely any food. That dash I was thinking about getting rid of because it consumes food when you do that. So, and I only have 12 food, as you can see. And it seems kind of detrimental to what I'm trying to do with this build. So I'm probably going to change that out for this skill right here, the one with the 18-second cooldown. Because that gives me more mana, and the more mana I have, the more damage I do. That's why I put that on. Oh, I was about to say, if you dodge that, yeah, you can see I'm already unbuffed, and that dude one shot him for 60,000 or 6,000. Sorry, 60,000. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm dreaming. But actually, this build's pretty strong. It can do some pretty incredible things. I don't think it's dark enough to sleep yet. I was gonna pull my bed out, see if I could sleep until it's a better day. But it's not that dark. See if I can barely make it across this thing with how much stamina and food I got. Yeah, this build is definitely not for mobility. This guy's here again. Did you just stop? Alright. Now time to test on Fafnir. I'm gonna use the electric circle. So I like to show you the, I don't know, it just seems like a better test. No particular reason. I got no evidence to prove that. Just what I think. Even though, like, I like the big one shots with the big damage, like, you know what I'm talking about, like half a mil. But let's try this just for a start. So first we're gonna eat because I'm gonna use this skill right here, which makes it so when I don't eat I'm stronger, but when I do eat, this buff goes away. And to eat, I'm gonna be eating just some simple food. You can put buffs on food or enchants to make yourself stronger, but it's so much work. You have to do it one by one, and I just decided, nah, that's not for me. Drink this, get my health up. Alright, now for the real buffs. Hit this one. And I like to be quick because these buffs don't last forever. That one. That one. And then just eat one more time before I hit this one. So I don't want that to run out. And then I've read this one. I think this one should be last instead of first. I used to do it first, but now I'm thinking I was wrong. Alright, let's get in there. And I'm going to try and place this on his head. Seems like a critical point. Alright, let's see. Yup, boom. Big damage. Big damage. Yeah, see, it's like 50,000 a shot. That's definitely it's definitely a big improvement. That was only that could have probably been stronger too. If I maybe I like did a buff weird. I think I remembered everything. If these guys don't leave me alone, they're like bugs that can kill you eventually. It's like mosquitoes could suck your blood and they'd eventually kill you. Alright. Now I'm over here, let me show you what I'm rocking. Cool, I had everything equipped. Alright. Here it goes. What I got. I got these two dual wields on. Those swords, the Siegfrieds, because 8 enchants are better than 4. And that one on the Siegfried on the left, that one had that onslaught enchant, the very first one, that was on my armor last time. And that can only be put on a weapon, so that was basically like a useless use of that enchant. So I moved that and decided, yeah, 4 enchants is better than, I mean, 8 enchants is better than 4. But I was holding out that the staff might be better because it has that one twirl move where you can twirl a staff and buff yourself, and it seems like it does a giant buff. And I thought that would be more than these two together because it's a magic one. It should be just straight magic stronger, but I guess my hopes were wrong. So yeah, I might try it again because I changed this around a little bit. And also with these archduals or the what are they called? The protector of the golds. Those two could be interchangeable with realm enders enchant, which is on my fur coat, gives 30% attack, but negative 30% defense, and plus 20% magic attack, but negative 20%. So you could probably like pepper that in more if you wanted to. I chose not to because that's a lot of defense debuffs and a lot of attack debuffs or max life debuffs. So I just decided against that. And the rest of the enchants are pretty standard. I just try to do magic chance and magic critical chance in most of them, and it's pretty good. Let's see, magical critical chance 60%. So yeah, that's pretty good. And magical critical damage rate 145%. So that's pretty good. It's pretty nice. And then for the skills, I got mostly the same skills. I think I changed maybe one or two. I'm not sure. Let's see. And yeah, I think is this it? Can't remember which one of these was it. I'm just gonna show you in here because I don't remember which one was which. But yeah, I got that. Meditation, grit, just to cheat death. Just like, I don't know, you could probably take one out of here, one out of here, and stick it in. Maybe one of these help you survive a little bit more. But you got, like I said, like a 1400 shield and 250 health. That's like 1700 or 1800 altogether. You should be fine. Showing skills. And this is just a bunch of stuff that's, I don't know, just gotta throw it in there so I can get down here. This you need, dual wield, definitely, or else you can't dual wield the weapons. This, magic attack buff. You guys can pause and read it if you want. That just because, I don't know, I probably could have used heal, but I decided not to. Because if I'm like fighting strong people, they're one-shotting me anyway, so there's no point. Then, you know, the regular Cyclone's really strong. Magic Shield, that's really good. That's where all your defense is going to come from. This is going to make it so you use less mana per, or not, just less mana altogether whenever you attack. So you can keep those reserves and keep that damage up as much as possible. Mana Siphon, Life Siphon, Wisdom. These are all, you know, they're on my last build. This is just like my last one in all the skills area. You know, I might get rid of that, put more into Lean Force or something, or maybe another skill. Actually, no, I need that there because I gotta have 2 in here. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get rid of that because that just takes up food, stamina, which I don't have. So, fasting, that's also another good one to have. And yeah, that's basically it. If you guys liked the video and enjoyed, leave a like. Subscription would be much appreciated. Leave a comment if there's anything you want to see. I'm still working on the melee builds with the guns and the swords, katanas, dual wields, stuff like that. and try and buy the weapons from the boss rush dungeon pretty soon. But now that this build I think is fully complete, I can go in there and mess things up. And I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers that helped me out with the enchants, so I didn't have to farm as long. His name's Danger Gaming. Shout out to you. Thanks for your help, man. And